What's up, guys? Xantos here, about to tell the story of the Last Unique Paragon. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, about 5 months ago, Knighthood introduced a system in-game called Arena Leagues. And what Arena Leagues is it allowed knights to progress their arena score and compete against other knights in-game as well. Whoever had the highest score at the end of each week got to progress to a further league, and if you didn't work hard enough that week on your arena score, then you would downrank. Okay, so this is essentially going to be the story of how I became the Last Unique Paragon. The story starts 10 months ago as a very bored Xantos is playing Yahtzee on his phone. He gets an ad for an unreleased game, Knighthood. After only a few weeks of playing, I can already feel its hooks sinking in. So, naturally, I had to get my friends involved. And with that, myself, my wife, and 2 best friends created our guild, Starburst Stream. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a big fan of Kirito from Sword Art Online. In games, I like adopting his mentality of gameplay. I wanted to ascend faster than my competition and become a top player, but there was already well-established guilds like Slayers and Black Knight, and amazing knights like Muffin Mouth that had already claimed the title of the greatest in-game. I had to work even harder if I wanted to achieve my goals. Part 1. Knowledge. One thing that I can definitely attest to my success in game is knowledge and understanding of its mechanics. I've studied the patterns, combos, strategies, and gameplay to an insane level in this game. Understanding how to best utilize gear, hero, and charms to the utmost of their potential, along with being able to identify those potential threats at first glance, are key components that you will have to master in order to achieve Paragon. Part 2. Dedication. One thing that I've always found very appealing about this game is its focus to dedication. Majority of games nowadays provide a quick gratification to your success. The feeling of achievement quickly withers and you're left looking for the next hill to climb shortly after. Knighthood felt different. The dedication to consistently training my knight provided me with a real separation to knights that didn't. My knowledge and understanding of charms and heroes made me invest my hard-earned resources into equipment that could best benefit me. And when battling other knights, it's become clear that your focus to a working build matters. Part 3. Teamwork. When people say that their success was not all their own, they mean it. Throughout my time playing, I've met seriously phenomenal knights from all over the world that have helped me to progress in game. Having a group of critical thinkers on deck ready to support and provide ideas and inspiration are key to achieving goals. My team has provided me with a ton of outlooks in game that I had previously overlooked. Their ideas have made me further focus combos and strategies, and without all of their support, I don't think I'd be a Paragon. I'm getting ahead of myself though. The story starts. Knighthood releases the Arena Leagues update, and I viewed this as the opportunity to finally shine. I had previous success with Knighthood videos, but no consistent viewership. If I could show how I progressed week after week in this tournament, maybe that could be the key to my goals. So I started, and blazed through the first leagues with my dedication to slaying every roaming monster with an arena ticket, and stepping into the arena hundreds of times each week. This brought me all the way to the Sentinel League. At the time, many of the knights that I had always looked up to were also paired with me in this league. I was battling up against the Slayers Guild, Black Knight, No, QBR Brazil, all top contending members of the community, and all very fierce knights. Fights with these knights were immense. If I made even one mistake in a fight, one misclick, it was game over. I even had to deal with the feeling of losing for the first time in Arena. I knew I had to get stronger and smarter if I was going to make this push. So I did. I pushed even harder. I began setting alarms to wake up and fight in Arena, recording all of the fights I could so that I could watch them again and again to fully digest the strategies and combos of it all. Documenting my hard-fought battles to the community week after week with a constant need to succeed. This was the response I was after. If I wanted to be a top player, this was the work that was required of me. As a Libra, you would think that I have better understanding of balance, but I don't. I always seem to go a bit overboard, and Arena Leagues was no different. We all need balance in life. Too much of anything at one time without focusing other things that matter as well is bad for you, and that was what I had been doing. During my time of immense focus in the arena, I had begun to neglect the feelings for the one knight that had always been beside me from the start. My wife. When movie night becomes knighthood night for the 5th week in a row, things can get tense. When your arena alarms don't give you a full night's rest, you can get edgy. And when you fight with the people that you love, everyone involved gets hurt. I wanted to be the best in the arena, but I wanted to be better for her too, and give her the time that she needed as well. But I couldn't be both. This taught me that being first isn't always best, and that patience can be a virtue. That week, I'd been fighting at the Champions League in-game, and for the first time in my arena push, I downranked. My frustrations were at an all-time high, both in-game and out of knighthood. The game that was a source of stress relief had become a stressful job that was affecting my relationship, so I blamed knighthood. I took my personal frustrations to a post on how Arena Leagues is a broken system designed to drain your gems, and bashed on the platform that had so kindly built on me and my aspirations. What was I becoming? Am I the person who's so salty about a loss that I belittle the things that I love? I looked at myself and I decided I needed a break. I took the time to focus on my friends and loved ones. I still played as well, but with a much less aggressive playstyle. I decided I would rather have the balance that I had spoke on earlier, rather than being the first or the best. There was plenty of other facets in game, events to focus, and ways for me to help the community aside from just the arena. I could still be the Xantos that I wanted to be for everyone, and I could be the Billy at home with a happy life. I realized that fighting in the Champions League meant that anyone that was pushing to Paragon had to go through me first. I refound my passion in game from seeing how many knights week after week made the push. I sat, I studied, I waited. Then came the announcement. The introduction of the Rift and Mythic gear was coming to game. The entire world of knighthood was about to change. If I wanted to make the push at the level that I best understood, now was the time. I told my whole guild. This was the week. I sat with my wife and I told her I might be distracted this week, but I had her support and my guild's. I was ready. When I say that the Paragon push can get emotional, I mean it. It's as much of a test of your skill and dedication in-game as it is your mental focus to achieve. You need to wake up every morning ready to fight. Fight all day, sleep less, and fight some more. Lose? You can't. You can't have that mentality. Just keep going. Everyone believes in you. You can't let them down. So I kept going. I pushed, and I stayed within the top 5 all week and fought against the same knights that shared my passion. It was truly an honor to battle such passionate, dedicated, fierce players. Sunday night came, and I was tired. The work week was long, and I needed to fight until 3 a.m. Could I do this? When your brain's exhausted, you start to turn off. And at around 1:30 a.m., I started to make really stupid mistakes in fights against knights that I had been defeating all week, resulting my score to dip. Along with this, knights use a speed fighting mechanic in the arena in the final hours in order to quickly boost their score. And sometimes when using this method, if you turn it off too late for your turn, your knight will throw an attack with his weapon, and even one miscalculated move in the arena at that level often results in a loss. I fell victim to bad timing with this method as well, thus making my score dip again. I could feel myself giving up. Even my best efforts weren't enough. I wasn't good enough. I turned off my phone and closed my eyes. And everyone was staring at me. Every member of my guild. All of the people in the community that believed in me. my two best friends, and the one knight who had always been beside me from the start, my wife. I open my eyes and feel a burst of adrenaline like no other. I fought with such an immense focus in the final hour of arena. I paced around my house like a madman, speed fighting fight after fight, right up until 3 a.m. As 3 a.m. hit, my final arena finished, and I didn't even look at my score. I sat with myself knowing I gave it my all. If I could adopt this same mentality into all aspects of my life, I could be a better man. 3:02, and I receive a notification on Discord from a knight that I don't even know. It's on the official Discord page nonetheless. The message congratulates the 5 newest paragons, and there I see it, in 5th place, Xantos. I sat there, exhausted, tears rolling down my eyes. I did it. I became the last unique paragon.
Holy fucking shit! Yes! 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 Fuck yeah.